I'm at the airport and I'm going to Sydney.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's our pleasure to welcome you to Sydney Airport nice and early. The local time, 12 minutes past 8.
I arrived at the Sydney Airport train station. I need to go buy the Opal card and get to the grounds of Alexandria for breakfast.
How are you guys? And welcome to the grounds of Alexandria. This is a happy Sunday here, and you're okay with your breakfast already?
Yeah, thanks. So that's the grounds of Alexandria. I think that's a very interesting place. So the grounds of Alexandria isn't really accessible by public transport. I came out of the airport and I took the train, took 2 stops and walked 1 kilometer. It took me about 10-15 minutes. If you're in Sydney in time for breakfast, I think it'll be worth the trip. Okay, so I'm standing in front of 65 Martin Place, which is the office of the Reserve Bank of Australia. I actually interviewed for the RBA back in 2011, I think, for a graduate position, and unfortunately I didn't get the job. But I think in a way it was good, because in 2014, that Lynn Cafe right over there, there was a hostage crisis there, and at the conclusion of that situation, a couple of the hostages actually died. When that happened, I thought I could have been one of those people there if I was working here at RBA. So that's my little connection to Martin Place in Sydney. Guess what I found? A Tesla store. This is the Tesla Model X, and look at that. That is so cool. Okay, so today I got to actually sit in a Model S and a Model X. Pretty cool store. It's kind of like an Apple store, except for cars. So I'm on the Manly Ferry to Darling Harbour, and behind me over there is the Sydney Opera House, and right behind the ferry there, the cruise liner there, is the Sydney Harbour Bridge. And so once the ferry gets going, we will get a good view of the Opera House and the Harbour Bridge. back at Circular Quay. Lots of tourists coming to see the Opera House and the Harbour Bridge. I'm going to change my lens and show you the people climbing the Harbour Bridge. Alright, so that's the Sydney Opera House behind me, and what I'm gonna do is to walk along here all the way around until I reach Mrs. Macquarie's seat, and that's where most of the Sydney Opera House and Harbour Bridge photos are taken. It's about, I think, 1.5–2 kilometer walk, so takes about 20 minutes. By the way, this is Sydney Royal Botanical Garden. This is the view of the Opera House and the Sydney Harbour Bridge from Mrs. Macquarie's chair, or Mrs. Macquarie's seat, Mrs. Macquarie's point, whichever one is called. It's quite a bit of a walk. There was that closure there where they're preparing for the opera. I don't know why the opera needs a tank, but apparently they do. So they closed the section down, so you have to walk. I had to walk around, and took a bit more time and a bit more effort, but the view is definitely worth it. So that's sunset, and this is Macquarie's point, and that guy has been taking selfies for half an hour at least. That's the Art Gallery of New South Wales. Well, I walked past it. Don't have time to go in. Need to go catch my plane. I'm running a little bit behind schedule. I really should leave before sunset, but I wanted to capture the sunset. St. Mary's Cathedral. Again, don't have time to go in there. Archibald Fountain. No time to stop and have a look. Straight to the train station. Need to go catch the train to the airport. Next stop, Sydney Airport. Then flight to Melbourne. It's been a long day.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Melbourne Airport. Local time is 10:15 and it's 18 degrees outside.
I'm back in Melbourne, and I'm about to drive home. Hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did making it, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video.